we need to know those two important models of our constitution. See, every constitution is a result of a certain model, and these models basically frame uh, a guideline for a constitution, and the constitution follows it throughout. So the first model is a conflicting model, and the second is a consensus model. We will also try to look that what models basically adopted in Western countries and what is in India, and whether do we have any sort of differences in the two. So let's begin with first the very conflicting model. As the name suggests, conflicting indicates the idea of conflict, which basically arises when a certain rule or regulation is enforced without taking consensus of a large number of people. If I ask you that why do we have to enforce or lay down a certain rules and regulation, then probably you will say it is for the people's safety, for the people's betterment. What if these same rules are not going along with the idea of these people? Then would these people be comfortable with, with this kind of enforcement of law? Probably not. So, what happens when certain laws are introduced and are thrusted upon the society or the civilization against their will? Then it creates a kind of chaos, conflict, and therefore we call it a conflicting model. On the other hand, we have a consensus model, which means first we allow the particular segment on which this rule has to be enforced to know about the rule, and after they give their consensus, means acceptance or acknowledgement, and then only the further process is advanced. So this is called a consensus theory or a consensus model.